something we spoke about in the past is how we think everyone should get involved in some sort of resistance training, weight training, doesn't matter what gender or age, all that, but basically all that. And I'm aware we've come at it from a male point of view, so I'd love to sort of hear your thoughts on it about the whole. I still think there is sometimes a bit of a stigma around women, particularly. It's not exclusive to women, but about lifting weights, whether they don't want to look bulky or maybe they just think it's not the right. Jokes aside, not the societal norm is for women to lift weights. I don't know what are your thoughts on that, and how have you tackled it maybe with some of your clients?
No, totally, and I think it kind of stems back. It's quite an old-fashioned attitude, growing up, it has been for me, women should be as small as they possibly can, muscles. It's all about skinny, and if any fitness was treadmills again, or any kind of cardio, or it was the 2 kilogram dumbbells, that are pink in the shops.
The Argos special.
Yeah. So it's, that's kind of everything that women's kind of fitness has been portrayed at. It's yoga and it's all these kind of things, and there's never a barbell or a heavy kind of weight or anything in sight. But funnily enough, as I was saying earlier, the majority of people who want to work with me or always approach me are like, I want to lose weight and I want to tone up. But they don't realise that toning up actually means, building a little bit of muscle, and the only way you can do that is to start lifting some weights. And I think a lot of it is as well is they just don't know what to do. Like, I was the same. I had no idea where I would even start lifting weights or what I was capable of. And within the first couple of sessions, for any of my clients who I'm working with, I'll teach them how to deadlift or squat and actually show them that they're so much stronger than they think they are. Like, right off the bat, even though they've never picked a barbell up, it's just form and strength, and it's building that confidence. Like, there's nothing more empowering than lifting heavy weights. And I think it's just come from a place where people just don't really know how to do it or like where to start. And in a lot of commercial gyms, the weight section is the guys section.
Sure.
So like,
quite intimidating,
it can be quite
suppose,
intimidating. Yeah, totally. And especially if you've not touched a weight or anything before, you don't know what to do. You just stay away from that and you stick to with what you know. So yeah, I think it has been a lot of kind of growing up and like in movies and things, like there was no one really depicted that had muscles or who was strong or anything. It was all the pink dumbbells and this is your spin bikes and this is all kind of what you use, and that's women's fitness. So yeah, there's not a huge focus on strength training. I think it is changing a little bit now with the kind of the rise in social media, and CrossFit's obviously growing, and there's a lot more women that are lifting weights and strong is cool now, and like building a little bit of muscle. But
I think in
there's definitely
films and stuff as well. Like, you got things like Wonder Woman; they've come in quite well. You've got, was it Captain Marvel and the Marvel stuff? You're getting more of these sort of stronger female characters now. It's not just like, it's not always just a big Arnold character you see on the like, maybe back in the day you'd always see the big Arnold character be the main character in an action film. Whereas now we're maybe starting to see more female characters, which is perhaps changing people's minds a little bit, thinking, oh, they're pretty cool, I want to be like them, as opposed to being like the skinny Barbie girl you'd probably see, I don't know, 10, 20 years ago.
And there is still that fear that I get a lot of people that come to me and they're like, oh, but if I lift weights, like I will become bulky, and I think it's just changing that. Like, it's just misinformation. Like, a lot of people work very, very hard to get muscles and to be any kind of bulky.
Difficult, that.
But I know. That's why I'm like, well, it's not going to happen in 6 weeks.
I mean, I know social media gets a really bad rap, and to be honest, rightfully so. But I think this is actually one of the benefits, is that it has showcased women weightlifting,
Definitely.
It has kind of like, I mean, there's even like hashtags now, women that lift, girls that lift, ladies that lift, etc. And it showcased everything from female bodybuilders to female powerlifters in particular, and CrossFitters, and you're seeing like really amazing lifts from women who look like liftings that I can't even dream of,
Yeah, sure.
I can't even dream of. And it is pretty cool in that regard, that social media, you do get to see more of that. And I think that has actually, there is still a stigma. So as Bill said, there is still a stigma. Yeah. And I think there always will be, because, society.
That's it.
But, I think social media has kind of lowered that stigma a little bit.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, like, as soon as a female posts herself lifting on a platform on social media, you will always get like that toxic comment section of men suddenly feeling like they have to come and like give their 2 cents.
White knights.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the opposite, really. The absolute dick knights.
I suppose,
dick night. That does not sound appealing. Yeah,
Dick
It doesn't
nights.
sound- yeah.
exactly. No, I mean, instead of like a
Intrusive.
visor, it's just like a ball sack they pull down over the eyes.
Pulsar.
Yeah,
God.
but like, but no, it is cool to see. It is cool to see, and I think it's encouraging more women to start slinging tin, as Bill says.
Yeah.
Yeah, sling
I mean,
tin, yeah.
well, there's that Emily Campbell that won the silver in the Olympics, and I
Yeah.
think that has kind of opened up a lot of young girls and women to actually want to start lifting because it's cool. Like it's cool
It's
to
cool.
watch.
Yeah.
It's cool to be strong.
And do you know what as well?
Yeah.
Particularly in the arena of CrossFit, like it's created a massive social circle as well, particularly
Yeah.
for women. I mean, Bill, you posted a cool little video the other day of folk fit, and you're seeing all these
Yeah,
women
yeah.
together,
Yeah.
surrounded by barbells, strong women,
Yeah, exactly.
strong women
yeah.
at the end of the day,
Some
and
really
that's
strong women in
wicked
that
to
gym.
see.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's no longer just going to the gym to get toned on the treadmill, with your headphones in. It's now creating this social circle, and it is
Yeah.
exactly.
And that's one of the things I love about CrossFit as well.
So
'cause,
empowering.
Like I usually go to the 9:30 classes, and
Yeah.
there's a group of girls there that I just love. See them all the time, and it's so nice to encourage
It's
each
tribal.
other. Like you cheer when one, like when one gets a strong lift, like
Yeah.
we help each other, and it's inspiring. Like, and it's great. It's just a good community.
Yeah, exactly that community.
Yeah,
Hashtag CrossFit.
sure.
Yeah, there you
Hashtag
go.
CrossFit. Woo!
Yeah, woo. Unfair. Let's go. Awesome. Yeah.